and that is record. I am the Mr. Carter. Y'all know me. Back with more witchy talk, spiritual debate, and whatnot. Right now, I'm on the phone with the High Priestess, Miss Nambi, and my old buddy, the Morgan Fire. You can't hear them right now. Let me put this right here. And our topic we got going on right now is warnings for new witches embarking on the spiritual path of Wicca, Voodoo, Santeria, and what have you. This is a disclaimer. First of all, I'm going to say welcome back to myself, because I don't know who's going to see this video first. And welcome back to all of you. A lot has changed, and we will get into that in upcoming videos. But for this one, this is how I'm going to set it off. Now, for all of you newbies out there, when embarking on this path, first and foremost, you want to do your research. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Don't believe all of the bullshit and hype that you're going to hear out there. There's 1,000,001 videos of Christians bashing witchcraft and Wicca just for the sake of bashing witchcraft and Wicca. Don't pay that shit no mind. If you feel the need to walk on this path, then pick you up a Scott Cunningham book, a Raymond Buckland book, a Silver Raven book even, and read through it and see if this spiritual path rings true to you. There's millions of books. If you look through my video list, you will see at one point in time I had a good 40 books laid out on the bed of various witchcraft books. And like I said, Scott Cunningham is my man because I love his writing style. So I'll plug a lot of his books. But don't be scared to cast your magic circle. You know what I'm saying? Or try any of the things that you read in there. Because most of the formats that you get, especially in the beginning, from those books, is very simple, very basic. The biggest thing is your will, your intent, and your focus. Nothing's going to jump out your closet, grab you, and throw you through the window. None of that crazy Hollywood shit. I think my guests are back. They were taking a break, and you know how I do. This is another conference call, and I always catch my guests by surprise. Not totally by surprise, but they never know when I'm going to start the video. We've been rolling for a good couple hours, and we're going to get this thing popping and get back into the groove of doing videos. So let me see if my guests are back. Miss Nambi? Nambi's back. Morgan Farr, you back? Okay, we got a Jolly Rancher and I think a cup of Kool-Aid going on over there. And you know me, if I wasn't holding this, well, actually I'm going to figure out a way to grab my beer because that's how we real witches get down when we in our little circles and covers. We don't care. Everybody know about cakes and nails. If you read further enough in your little books, you'll come across cakes and nails somewhere up in there. So I'm gonna start with my ale. I'm going to get to the cakes later. Now, I already started the discussion. What kind of warnings, Miss Nambi, would you have for the newbie witch that wants to get their magical feet wet?
You have to remember that when you are dealing with Wicca and paganism, your experience is what matters. You can't look to another person and say, oh, this is the person I want to follow. No, you don't follow people in Wicca. It's not like being in other religions where there's this big leader and everybody follows that leader and does what that leader says and worships the ground the leader walks on.
Right.
You are your own spiritual authority. Your spirituality is your responsibility, not somebody else's. So, when you approach others, and you approach someone who thinks they're such a big muckety-muck and thing, and I can teach you and lead you, all you got to do is do what I say. I mean, it's easy to get into hero worship, but be careful. There are some out there who will abuse their position. Another thing, people, if you get a teacher, I don't care what tradition they are in. I don't care if they say all traditions are different and this is the way I do things. If they are having sex with you, not as a part of an initiation, but having sex with you on a regular basis, because they say that's a part of Wicca, they are lying. They are lying. They're just using you to get sex.
Oh.
Be careful.
I think you just disappointed some of the single people out there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Also, I think we touched on the part about people being into BDSM, bondage, domination, sadomasochism, and they will try to run a game on you. Be careful. I have run into this. Be very careful. There's a new game going on. It's actually an old game, but it's new to Wicca and paganism.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there pretending to be priests and high priests and sorcerers and, in fact, they are pimps. Real live, honest to goodness, gonna put you out there on the corner, pimps. And they will tell you about how sacred sex is and how you going out there having sex for money and bringing the money back to the coven or to him or her is a secret act, because it was done back in the early temples with the sacred prostitutes and stuff. Run as fast as you can from them folks. They are not real. All they is pimps.
All right.
And they trying to make you into their sacred hoe.
Damn.
You do not need to be a sacred hoe. Run.
Morgan Fire, you got a quick word before we wrap this first video up?
Yeah. For the whole sense of the topic and stuff with the spirituality and being aware of the teachers, the people out there.
Take the mic off
and
your mouth.
also be aware of the teachers that you find online. You find these people through Facebook, MySpace, etc., and Witchbox, Meetup, and all this. These people out there have seen the new growth and expansion and the multiplying numbers of these young pagans out there. They are searching and searching, and they will give anything to find. These people are trying to scam you. You see these people on the internet. You see them $1,100 for your live tent, $800 for your level 1 or 2 list. Yeah, this and that, and you go do this, you go do that, and you go do this, and $450 for a sacrificial ring and stuff. I'm saying these people are. You have to do your homework. That's the message. You have to do your homework, your research on what you are searching. First, look around before you point in and try to find somebody. Because like now, we said the teachers will come. The teachers will come to you. You don't have to try too hard. They will come. But for the meantime, I want you to research. There's people in voodoo, Ifa, and stuff that are having sex, they're having sex with their children and their godchildren. I've heard of it. I've seen it. There are instances where you have this sort of spiritual incest, which is not cool at all. Now, I also touch on the money thing again. These people are putting these high prices out there, and you think that you get the grand initiation when you're just getting a pat on the ass and a kiss on the cheek and go about your merry way because they're charging $2,800 or $2,000. Let me tell you something. Research who are you going to learn from. Research these people's backgrounds. I'm not saying be like the private eye, go stalk outside their house or something, but really look into it. Read the testimonials of people. And that's my word from the Morgan Fire.
All right. That's been a great video to get the ball rolling, and for as long as I can hold them hostage, I probably will pump out about a good 35 more. So, yeah, you see the face they're making, right? So I'll get back to you guys, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and we're back on this, man. Peace.